is Jake.
Hello, I'm Vivek.
And today we will be demonstrating the Raspberry Pi Internet of Things Doorbell Lab. The first step is to set up your Raspberry Pi. Our Pi already has a network cable, power, an HDMI running to our television, and a USB keyboard. Additionally, as you can see, within the Pi we have a webcam, and we have our cords already connected to our Pi, which we will explain when we set up the doorbell. So the wires coming out of our Pi, we have one connected to our ground and one connected to GPIO 17. So the ground is this, we'll first set up the power, the positive side from the doorbell, which is going to connect to our GPIO 17, the 11 slot on the Pi. So this cable is coming out, and you'll connect this with one of your other wires. And between two of them, you're going to put in the resistor. So there's going to be a little wire. Good. Good. So now you can see our positive is set up. We have our resistor between the two cables. And now we'll set up our ground, which is going to be connected to the ground on the Raspberry Pi. That cable comes out of here, connects to a cable between the two, and then that connects to the back of your doorbell. The next thing you're going to do after your Pi is set up is to check to make sure the webcam is working. You'll do this using the terminal window and also have the directory open that has your doorbell files in it. So you're going to use the code that you'll find in the instruction booklet. You're going to type that in, execute, which we have here, and then good. So then in your folder you can see there was a webcam.jpg image created, and if we open that, then you can see there I am. Okay, so once your webcam is all set up and working, the next thing you're going to do is to edit the code within your doorbell file. So first you're going to open up wait_doorbell.py, and it'll look like something like this. So once you're in your code, the first step you have to do is to make sure that this button pin equals number is the same as the pin on your Raspberry Pi where your switch, in this case the doorbell button, is connected. So in our case, if you look at this diagram, we're connected to this GPIO 17, and that's the positive charge from our doorbell. So within this program, we're going to change the 999 to 17. Now the next thing you're going to do is to comment in the line of code that actually tells the Raspberry Pi to take a picture. So since our webcam is built in and we're not using a USB webcam, we're going to go down to the second block of code, and then the second line within there, which starts with os.system, raspstill-h, etc., and you're going to comment that in. So this is the actual line of code that tells the Raspberry Pi to take a picture. So if the button is pressed, which starts up here, which is going to be our switch here, and the positive charge is sent to the Raspberry Pi on pin 17, then this line of code here is what's going to store the picture that's captured in the directory that you have specified here, which is our doorbell folder. And then the next step we're going to do is to go down to this third and final block of code, and we're going to comment back in this line here, which says os.system python /home, etc. And this line is what's going to send an email to the email address that we specify in the next program with the doorbell picture that we've captured.
So we are going to change the send_notify.py. We are going to change the email address right here in the send mail. You need to put your email address. Once the doorbell is pressed, you will be notified via email, and that will have a photo attachment. So now we are going to run the program with doorbell.py. At the same time, we will hit the doorbell, which will take the snap, and it will send in the email.
So here we go. We've executed the command, and we'll be in the picture, and then well, that looks good to me.
That's mail sent. So we'll now check. We have received the email.
So you see there's an email here, and this is our sent mail from the account that we used to send the mail, and there you can see we sent it to the email address we specified, and you can see the picture comes as an attachment, and there it is.
And here it is. I have received an email.
And there it is on the phone.
Instead of the email, we are going to use a text message. So So you start with typing your 10-digit mobile number, TXT for the text message, your subscriber, AT&T .net. So here we go. We have run the program.
Here we go again.
You see that? Yeah, we have received.
A text message has come in. Now that's cool.